We're not underreacting to what Zach Ertz has meant to the Commanders this year, too. We talked about it yesterday. I guess we're talking about it here and asking Gronk about it. A big Zach Ertz show today. But there were these foundational pieces, this layer that Adam Peters brought upon before he even drafted Jayden, and now they're really cooking with grease here, right? But Adam Peters does his thing. Ertz was sort of a under-the-radar signing, right? But he's really been important as any of them. He came to Washington on a one-year deal. He's getting paid $3 million this year. That makes him the 36th highest paid, lowest paid tight end in the business. On what a deal to make it all work. And all he's done is produce. Second on the team in receiving behind Terry. He's Jayden's go-to guy on third and fourth down. 22 catches in those situations. That's as many as A.J. Brown and George Kittle. One behind Jamar Chase. He wants to win. He also racked up 8 touchdowns. That's the most he's had in a season in 7 years. If you're a rookie, this is your best friend. Like, we can't overlook that. He's playing the best football of his life right now. 4 of those 8 scores, by the way, have come within the last 4 games alone. And the big touchdown against the Lions last week, Gronk spike, I guess getting into this with him too, that was his first playoff touchdown since this one, okay? The game a winner. Let's just enjoy this. We remember. Nick Foles to Zach Ertz gives the Eagle their first Lombardi in franchise history. So will he deny them a shot at their second on Sunday? I don't know. I think he's going to be juiced up for this one. Stadium he spent 9 years of his career in. He's such a good human, Hamilton. But make no mistake, like, he's kind of a killer.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't even know, did we get an answer? Like, I lost track of the Sirianni and him thing. What was that? Yeah. There was something, right?
I don't remember all the details. Yeah, there was a little something. I mean, anytime,
I gotta look it up.
you have a guy that spent so long in one place and meant so much to an organization and the team decides to move on from him, it's, that sticks with you a little bit.
Sirianni it was way overblown. They're calling it a dust-up. Oh, that's a great way to actually put that in my head.
Just a dust-up.
Just a little dust-up. But ESPN said 4 weeks ago, this is the headline, Sirianni apologized to Ertz following spat. Oh, so it's just a spat. But this is like Big Dom had to happen, right? Sirianni mocked Ertz for having little impact in the game. Ertz got in Sirianni's face. This is what I'm talking. So a great guy, but make no mistake.
Yeah.
He's got a little something here.
It's the next step on the revenge tour too, because remember he was with the Lions at the end of last year, knocks them off. Now he gets a shot at Philly. Yeah, it's a Zach Ertz show. We're asking Gronk about him a ton in the next segment. Conference Championship edition of Gronk Day and Conference Championship edition of Underreaction. So much to get to. Gronkster is here. Alona Mar is here. We're going to start in Kansas City. Kansas City, where I'm just going to talk about them a lot this week because we need to. We are underreacting invariably to the Chiefs' quest for the first three-peat in Super Bowl history. If you take a look at this, the Chiefs are the first team to even chance a three-peat in 20 years. Since the 05 Pats loss back in the throwdown round to the Broncos. Guys, there have been 8 teams that have had a crack at it. 8 ever. And as you can see here, and none of the others started their season 15-1. 3 of them missed the playoffs, and 3 of those 8 made it to Conference Championship weekend. Want to know how many made it to Super Bowl Sunday? None! 0. All Kansas City has to do at home, that crowd, that experience, that momentum, that confidence that everybody wants to see us not do this. All they got to do is beat these Bills. These Bills who, is it like everyone, their mom, their accountant, everyone's rooting for the Bills this weekend, it sounds like. I'm seeing TikTok montages of, it's all on you. We're all rooting for you, Josh. Josh, you're the one that can stop this madness. Oh, the Chiefs got to be loving that. It's important to note also 6 of these 8 happened in the pre-salary cap era, when I'm talking about the history, the context, how rare this is, how beautiful it is. And by the way, back then it was a lot easier to keep your team intact, no salary cap, so that matters a lot here with what they're doing. It's sort of unreal. Andy Reid, Brett Veach, Amazing. Regardless of what happens on Sunday, amazing. Just think about the immortal NFL figures involved here who couldn't do what the Chiefs have had a chance to do. Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, 6 rings together. They never made it. They never made it this close to a three-peat. Okay, Joe Montana. Let's take a look at these two. Joe Montana, Bill Walsh, the legendary Niners dynasty in the 80s. Can you give me Chuck Nolan, Terry Pratchett? Can we do it? Yes, we can. 2 separate shots at a three-peat. That's really impressive. They won 4 Super Bowls in 6 years, but even they could not make it happen. And then these two, they're on the verge of it, rewriting the history books, and regardless of how you feel about it, you gotta respect it. They're undeniable, and we gotta appreciate the rarity of this moment. That's one thing we're underreacting to. It's beautiful. Can the Bills win? Yeah. Would it be crazy if the Chiefs go and win this one and the next one and make this history? Yeah, it'd be crazy. And if you hate it so much, stop them. And the Bills might do that. They want to be the disruptors. They want to be, some people are calling them the heroes if they beat them. The Bills would like to join the 94 Niners, the 90 Giants, and the 76 Raiders to be the 4th team to end a three-peat bid on championship weekend ahead of the Super Bowl. When it comes to the opportunity and the chance to pull it off, maybe we're underreacting on this Wednesday to how good their run game has been in these playoffs and how great it's been since the onset and the enter from left stage to Joe Brady. In Josh Allen's first 4 playoff stints, the Bills ran the ball 35% of the time. Josh accounted for nearly half of their yards on the ground. Nearly half of the yards on the ground is crazy work. Since Brady's taken over, look at the difference. They're the heaviest run team in the entire NFL over these last 2 playoffs. Josh's output has stayed the same, but they're getting twice as many yards out of their running backs. That's amazing. You got to credit James Cook. James Cook, who'll be on the show this week. Ahead of this game, amazing. Ray Davis, you got our friend of the show now, Ty Johnson. For their roles in this, you got to credit them. But Joe Brady, his unwavering commitment to the run, it's like a discipline, too. It's a patience. Not everybody does it, especially in these big moments. Oh, my gosh. And so many teams that don't want to go down that wormhole right now. But that's a big change if you look at Joe compared to previous offensive coordinators with the Bills and with other teams that have great quarterbacks like this, okay? It has absolutely brought out the best in Josh Allen. We can all think that. I think he might win an MVP for it. And it's important in this matchup specifically to be the disruptor, to join those 90s teams. Kansas City's got, they can get caught with the run game, okay? Houston racked up 187 with Mixon leading the way. And when you go back to the last 3 matchups between these two teams, it's been Buffalo's ability to dominate time of possession, boring but true, and sort of play keep away from Mahomes. That's what I would do if I had to go up against him. Keep his butt on the bench. Keep him in that coat thing. Have him, poke, I don't know. Don't have him on the field, okay? Don't give him the opportunity to make Troy Aikman mad out there or whatever's going on. We're going to see special things out of Josh. But I said this before, it's substance over style. It is giving Tom Brady, who knows a thing or two about winning Super Bowls and disrupting other teams from doing things. It is that lack of flash that I'm looking for and I'm hoping for in this game. If we go to Eagles-Commanders.
Chào tất cả mọi người đã quay trở lại với kênh của mình. Ngày hôm nay mình sẽ tiếp tục hướng dẫn các bạn làm vòng nhé. Và hôm nay cậu mình sẽ có tiêu đề là lá đa. Các bạn hôm nay tiêu đề mình nói là quả đa. Bây giờ mình bắt đầu làm nha. Tình vui về ta vừa rồi, tình cảm này mới đâu có lẽ mình. Ui giời. Như này con đi không? Được bưởi thì làm gì? Cái này là mua 7.000 về nhà ăn nhà được có thế. Nhưng mà bây giờ là còn về là 2.000 rồi. Quạt nào em đi mua một cái này em phải mua. Mọi người bỏ tím đây nha.
Điều chi tiết của mình qua.
đến màu vàng nhá. Mọi người đây màu vàng đây nhá. Tiếp đến màu hồng. Mọi người bây giờ sẽ là màu đỏ nha.
thì làm trực tiếp câu hỏi các bạn.
Kết vòng nha. Mọi người ơi, mình xỏ hạt sỏi nha. Anh hứa thề đâu biết đã lừa dối, cả mấy bé đâu có lẽ thất tâm ngay trong mình. Mọi người ơi, vòng của mình hoàn thành rồi này. Video của mình đến đây là kết thúc. Nếu các bạn thích thì cho mình xin một like và chia sẻ và đăng ký kênh nhé.